Welcome to Belgro's Funeral Home, where we celebrate life's precious moments. From the moment you enter our doors, you're met with kindness and care. Our reception area is designed to be more than just a waiting room. It is a place of calm, thoughtfully created to ease the weight of grief. In our private conference room, conversations are guided by empathy. Here, our client experience coordinators sit beside you, not just across the table to help plan a service that truly reflects your loved one's story. Whether it's a traditional farewell or a personalized celebration of life, we take time to understand your wishes and offer thoughtful guidance. At the heart of our organization is a dedicated manager who ensures that everything runs smoothly, from the smallest detail to the final farewell. We understand that choosing a casket or a coffin is a deeply personal decision. In our selection room, we provide a calm, respectful environment where families can take their time and explore options that reflect their loved one's life, beliefs, and preference. Our spacious chapel is where memories are honored and lives are celebrated. Designed with serenity and warmth, it provides a welcoming space for families and friends to come together in reflection and remembrance. For families choosing cremation, we offer on-site professional cremation services in a setting that upholds dignity, peace, and confidentiality. Our crematorium offers a seamless and respectful alternative to traditional burial, giving families flexibility while maintaining the highest standard of care.
Champions Men's Mental Wellness. Tobago bans China's top 30 advanced to Panorama semi-finals. And homegrown talent steps into the boxing ring. Good evening, I am Natalie Nancis Montrishat. Welcome to the Tobago Updates Television News for Monday, 15th December 2025. Now to our top story. Men's mental wellness is often overlooked and rarely treated with the urgency it deserves. However, mental health, whether male or female, is a serious and ongoing concern that affects individuals, families, and communities alike. Recognizing this need, the Anglican Diocese hosted a men's mental wellness workshop last Saturday, creating a safe and supportive space for men of all ages. Here are the details.
The workshop aimed to break long-standing stigmas, encourage honest conversation, and remind men that seeking help is a sign of strength, not weakness. Through guided discussions and shared experiences, participants were empowered with practical tools to better manage stress. improve emotional resilience, and support one another. Dr. Cherise Allen explained more.
Every man has their warning signs. The problem is that men, you tend to ignore them, right? You tend to push through. So here are some physical signs when your mental health is actually starting to be affected by the stress that you're under. In your physical body, what you will start to feel is you will have headaches.
Young men left the workshop feeling more empowered, more open, and better equipped to take control of their mental well-being. The safe and encouraging environment allowed them to speak freely, reflect on their experiences, and gain a clearer understanding of their emotions. Many express a renewed sense of confidence in managing stress, seeking support, and prioritizing their mental health moving forward. One young man in particular shared what he took away from the workshop.
Men should prioritize their health, their mental well-being, and they should take the time, to take care of their spiritual wellness, their physical, emotional, mental, because all of these are important for men's mental health, and it shouldn't be taken lightly. Sometimes people tend to overlook these things, and we have things like suicide and all these things. So I think that this event was very important because we are able to, help improve our mental health.
The workshop served as a powerful reminder that men's mental wellness matters. By creating a space for open dialogue, understanding, and support, the initiative helped break down the stigma and encourage men to take an active role in caring for their mental health. Such efforts are essential in building stronger, healthier individuals and communities, and highlighting the importance of continuing conversations around men's mental well-being. This is AMPLIA Balgobin reporting for Tobago Updates Television News.
In a media release earlier today, Pan Tobago announced that the top 30 bands for this year's small conventional panorama competition will advance to the highly anticipated semi-final round. Among those advancing are 8 outstanding bands from Tobago, showcasing the island's rich musical talent and vibrant steel pan culture. Representing Tobago are Uptown Fascinators Steel Orchestra, Westside Symphony Steel Orchestra, CNB Crown Cordons Steel Orchestra, First Citizens Tobago Panthers Steel Orchestra, Plymouth Bethesda Steel Sensation, Tiantec New Eastside Dimension, All Boys Steel Orchestra, and Alpha Pan Pioneers. These bands have impressed judges and audiences alike with their precision, creativity, and electrifying performances, earning their place among the nation's best. The semi-final round promises even greater excitement as bands push their limits, delivering a spectacular arrangement and captivating rhythms. Tobago's 8 representatives are poised to make a strong impact, reflecting the island's ongoing commitment to excellence in the steel pan arena. Last night, the Port Mall car park in Scarborough, Tobago was transformed into a vibrant boxing arena as fighters from both islands went head-to-head in an exciting showdown. The bout marked the first boxing match of its kind to be staged in Tobago, drawing keen interest from sport fans and supporters. Boxers from Trinidad and Tobago showcased skill, discipline, and determination, setting the tone for what promises to be a competitive season ahead. AMPLIA Balgobin has the details.
Organizer and coach of the Tobago team, Curtin Manswell, described the event as a crucial step in preparation for the upcoming national boxing competition scheduled for early next year. The match provided athletes with valuable ring experience while allowing coaches to assess readiness and refine strategies.
When it started a while back, the first formal success we had in sport in the whole of Trinidad and Tobago, or the first world champion is from Tobago, which is Claude Noel. Then we went on to the most successful amateur boxer ever in Trinidad and Tobago and the Caribbean from Tobago again, which is myself. So, I just feel that and Tobago has a lot of raw talent, being a scout throughout the whole island, having little boxing forums.
Seeing young athletes with a genuine love for the sport and limited opportunities to channel their energy, he took the initiative upon returning to Tobago to host boxing classes and training sessions. Through consistent guidance and structured preparation, these same athletes have developed their skills and discipline and are now preparing to step into the ring to compete in the upcoming competition.
And I came back to Tobago in 2015. I started these little classes all about the place. You know, not with a fixed home, not giving a fixed home, so but with the little that we had, you know, I was training these guys, and these guys were fight material. So we were waiting on a boxing board because it took a long time to install a boxing board in place. So as soon as the boxing board was installed, you know, I said before the year is finished, we'll have a card with the guys that have been training, getting them ready as we head down to Trinidad next month in the national championships, where we'll be attending down there as well.
Manswell, who trained alongside legendary figures such as Mike Tyson and other world-renowned boxers, has now returned to his home country with a clear mission. Drawing on his international experience and professional insight, he is dedicated to nurturing the next generation of athletes, providing guidance, discipline, and opportunity to help young boxers rise and reach their full potential. This is AMPLIA Balgobin reporting for Tobago Updates Television News.
A major collaborative effort is underway in the Caribbean to end the global book famine for people with print disabilities. Last week, professionals from 13 regional countries met in Trinidad and Tobago for a World Intellectual Property Organization WIPO workshop by the Accessible Books Consortium focused on accessible education. The initiative promotes the Marrakesh Treaty, which creates a legal framework to share materials across borders. Globally, less than 10% of published works are available in accessible formats, such as Braille. In the landmark step, the Caribbean Examination Council, CXC, committed to mandating that publishers produce all learning resources in compatible digital formats. Trinidad and Tobago is spearheading implementation, becoming the first Caribbean nation to transpose the treaty into national law. This regional cooperation leverages the Accessible Books Consortium, ABC, Global Book Service, which offers nearly 1.2 million accessible titles for immediate cross-border exchange. Up next, IDA full candidate release. More on this when we return.
It's Christmas time again, and if you're looking for somewhere to get all your Christmas decorations, you'll find the right place. Christmas trees, jingle bells, pine cones, gift boxes, ornaments, flowers, and so much more. And 'tis the season to give. Get a wide variety of toys, from dolls, bicycles, racing cars, toy trucks, board and card games, and everything in between. Get your gift wrapping paper and gift bags too. Whatever decorations you need this Christmas, we have it at Terrific Ideas.
The following is a paid political advertisement.
We have an anchor that keeps the sun.
Bacolet, Bagatelle, Mason Hall South. The Blue Wave is coming to you on Tuesday, December 16th, 5:30 p.m. at Wendy's Supermarket Car Park, Bagatelle. Join us for a special evening of prayer and worship, followed by our community meeting. At 6 p.m., come hear your candidate, Natisha Charles Panton, the competent, consistent, and community-driven leader. Joining her, the political leader of the Tobago People's Party and the Honorable Chief Secretary, Fali Chavez Augustine. Come hear the voices shaping Tobago's future. Show up and be counted on Tuesday, December 16th, 5:30 p.m. at Windy's Supermarket Car Park, Bagatelle. Tobago People's Party, anchored in truth, rising with you.
That was a paid political advertisement.
Tobago! This coming Wednesday, 17th December, is the last day to buy your winning ticket for the Queen's Royal College 3-car raffle.
I want a piece of pork. I want a piece of pork from the Christmas.
First prize is a luxurious, fully loaded Royal Ride Ford Ranger. Draw date Saturday, December 20th at the school. Tickets only $100. All proceeds for the further uplifting of the school. Tickets available from islandetickets.com. Stumpy's Emporium Canaan, Cad Supermarket Lowlands, Terry Brown Supermarket Mount Pleasant, Pablo Supermarket Argyle, Miles Almondos and Company Limited Scarborough, Yachts Marketing, TV Mart Bonaccord, Cost Cutters, Sharon Bookstores Lowlands, Police Credit Union, Caribbean Jewelers Lowlands, Jake Monkey Bar, Milford Road, Crown Point.
Don't be lucky and coward. Get your tickets now.
Queen's Royal College Christmas 3-car raffle.
You better not cry, better not cry, I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town. Santa Claus is coming to town. Santa Claus is coming to town. Hey, he's making a list, he's checking it twice. He's gonna find out who's naughty or nice.
Ho, 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 ho. Merry Christmas.
What's on your Christmas wish list? And can you do it with $75,000 at 0.75%? Bethel Credit Union is making your Christmas wishes come true with our 75 in 25 Christmas loan sale. Get up to $75,000 in loans at a special 0.75% interest rate as we celebrate 75 years of service, strength, and community. So, whether it's home upgrades, holiday travel, or treating the ones you love, we've got you covered. Bethel Credit Union, we see you and we're here for you.
The following is a paid political advertisement.
Mount St. George, Goodwood. The TPP family will be at James Street Junction, Goodwood on Tuesday, 16th December at 7:30 p.m. Come hear your candidate, Miss Megan Morrison, who leads with passion and stands boldly for the voiceless. She will be joined by the political leader of the Tobago People's Party and the Honorable Chief Secretary, Mr. Fali Chavez Augustine. Show up and be counted on Tuesday, 16th December, 7:30 p.m. at James Street Junction, Goodwood. Tobago People's Party, anchored in truth, rising with you.
Goodwood, we vote in Megan, strong and steady, yeah, she's the slogan.
That was a paid political advertisement.
This Christmas, Santa isn't the only one checking his list. At Lambo Credit Union, we're helping you give the gift that truly lasts. Introducing our Christmas Share Certificates. A gift of saving, a gift of security, a gift of love. Whether you're starting small or saving big, every share brings you closer to your dreams. Share certificates start as low as $100 up to $1,000 in share value. A Christmas share certificate isn't just a gift, it's a legacy, a promise, a head start for the ones you love. Give the gift of financial freedom this Christmas. Visit either branch of the Lambo Credit Union or call us at 639-5060 to learn more today. Lambo Credit Union, always here for you.
Welcome back. Thanks for staying with us. Last Friday evening, in a campaign launch, the innovative Democratic Alliance officially released its full slate of 11 candidates for the upcoming THA elections. Earlier this month, political leader Dr. Denise Toyafat Angus unveiled the first 10 names, but the announcement was overshadowed by reports that one candidate had been arrested. As a result, the party has been forced to rescreen and identify a replacement for that district. Despite the setback, the IDA has moved forward with its lineup. Dr. Denise Toyafat Angus will contest the Scarborough Mount Grace seat. Ellen Berkeley will represent Darrell Spring Wim, while Shelley Ann Lewis will vie for Mason Hall Moriah. Cecil Noel is the candidate for Bethesda Lecato, and Stacey Herbert will contest Buku Mount Pleasant. Linda Daniel has been selected for Palatavia Lansfamy Speyside. Mauricia Douglas will represent Signal Hill Patience-Hill. Ben Israel will contest Bacolet. Philbert Williams will run in Bonaccord Crown Point, and Terence David will vie for the Bethel Newgrange seat. Jolon Cater for Belgarden Glamorgan. Assemblyman Nigel Tate, the Tobago People's Party incumbent candidate for the Signal Hill Patience-Hill Electoral District, delivered a personal and focused pitch to voters last Thursday, emphasizing his deep roots and consistent hands-on community service over the past 4 years. Reporter Jewel Green George has the details.
Assemblyman Tate, currently Assistant Secretary in the Division of Food Security, Natural Resources, the Environment and Sustainable Development, began by recounting his local upbringing and career, which included a stint as an estate police corporal at the Port Authority. He stressed that his quick victory in 2021 was due to his constant connection to the community, not just his campaign.
So it took me 1 month to dethrone the person who was on the other side, and I captured the seat for the then PDP.
You respect that? You respect that?
Reason why? Because I remain grounded from since then.
Incumbent Tate detailed his district's accomplishments, including securing lights for Patience Hill and Bush Road sports facilities. He also acknowledged the shared challenge of water scarcity and praised Assemblyman Trevor James for collaborative expedited road repairs.
And I call my brother, Trevor James. And what Trevor tell me? Tate are coming, because there are a amount of road works to be done in Tobago.
Tate also highlighted his division's role in upgrading Tobago's fishing facilities, stating that site visits in 2022 revealed dilapidated conditions requiring immediate action to support fisherfolk. He also emphasized numerous community projects that he deliberately has not documented on social media.
My helping hand crew have done so much in this district. Now, we are not Facebook. We don't like Facebook thing. You know why? I want to be honest with you. Some of us just be improperly dressed when we go out to cut yards. We go and clean drains. And sometimes say, take up, no, they don't want that. Some of them are getting in their back pocket. You know what I mean, right? So we are on no picture. But we're working hard. We clean out the drains in Signal Hill.
You respect
Tranquility Heights.
Looking to the 2026 THA election, Tate reaffirmed his commitment to several priority projects for the district, including the upgrade of the crucial Spring Garden Bridge, which serves as a major shortcut to Scarborough, and the installation of several community play parks in Spring Garden, Signal Hill, and Patience Hill.
So plenty persons use that bridge as a way out. And also who want to go to the hospital. And I'm going to fight hard again. And I know the Chief Secretary is going to assist me in getting that bridge upgraded for you, the residents of this electoral district.
He concluded by urging residents to vote the anchor to ensure continuous service and victory. Jewel Green George for Tobago Updates Television News.
The atmosphere was electric as Minority Leader Kelvon Morris took the stage at the PNM Red Revival campaign launch. His words cut through the night, reminding Tobagonians of the promises left behind by the TPP. highlighting those that were never materialized. More in this report from Martina Renales Salazar.
On stage at the Red Revival campaign launch, Minority Leader Kelvon Morris told supporters that Tobago's future has been stalled by promises unkept, from agriculture and education to sports. He pointed to mega farms, a new school, and long-promised facilities that remained undelivered.
Natisha, the Secretary of Agriculture, promised us 3 mega farms. Promise made, promise undelivered. Zia, the Secretary of Education, promised us this Tobago-centric curriculum and a brand new Scarborough Secondary School. Promise made, promise undelivered. Notsi, WASP, and Pastor Baines combined to promise us all kind of sporting facility, including the Bertil Sinclair Indoor Facility and the Goodwood Pavilion. Those promises that were made, promises remain undelivered.
Morris also accused other THA officials of failing Tobago.
And Mr. Trevor James spent $7 million of our taxpayers' dollars to do a design, said he was going to redevelop Scarborough. Promise made, Scarborough still undelivered. Don't forget Whitey. Whitey promised us 1,000 homes, and when Petal asked him, Whitey, where the money to build those homes, he said, watch me work. 4 years we watched him work. Promise made, promise undelivered.
Morris reminded the crowd that even the Chief Secretary's promise of autonomy for Tobago remains unrealized, underscoring what he described as a wider pattern of failed commitments.
Ghanaians, if it is one thing we all must stand up together and ensure that the Chief Secretary is punished for, it is for that one issue where we labored for over 15 years. Mr. London, Mr. Hochoy Charles, all our leaders coming together, all our work went down to drain, and we must ensure, you see that promise that remains undelivered, we must ensure that the Chief Secretary pays a political price.
His refrain of, quote, promises made, promises undelivered, echoed through the crowd, framing the night as a call for accountability. This is Martina Renales Salazar reporting for Tobago Updates Television News.
The political temperature in East Tobago spiked on Sunday night as the Tobago People's Party Roxborough-Argyle candidate, Councillor Orlando Kerr, returned to his roots as an educator, delivering a lesson on fact versus fiction to the electorate. Reporter Joel Green George files this report.
On Sunday night, the TPP caravan touched down in the heart of the island, where Councillor Orlando Kerr wasted no time leaning into his 15-year background as a primary school teacher. Facing a crowd in Roxborough, Kerr's opening salvo wasn't just political rhetoric. It was a call for voters to critically analyze the narratives shaping the 2025 campaign.
Do we still do that? Because I haven't taught in primary school for a long time, and I was told, yes, we still do fact and opinion. And I was very heartened. Because being able to distinguish between fact and I wouldn't use opinion tonight, fiction. The Tobago people must be able to distinguish between fact and fiction. And there's a reason why I'm saying that. Because we are all here in Tobago and we know what is being peddled.
Kerr detailed heavy infrastructure spending, highlighting the 24 million Lamy Road bypass, 90% complete, and the 25 million Lamy farming project. Emotionally, he focused on the Louisdor agro-processing plant, accusing the former PNM administration of closing it, while announcing the TPP is injecting $3.1 million for its resuscitation.
That facility was closed under the leadership of the gentleman who is asking you to return as your chief secretary. That facility was closed for country people. Now we have an administration that understands the importance of these kinds of facilities, and now we are making it bigger and better. So that facility is being refurbished at a cost of $3.1 million for the people on this end.
Looking into the future, Kerr committed to a major new development. a dedicated transportation hub for Roxborough within the next term. But he saved his sharpest barbs for the opposition's attempt to rebrand their historical governance record. Kerr scoffed at the PNM's recent arguments, trying to distance themselves from their cumulative 21-year tenure.
So he broke it down into the different terms that they had, the different 4-year periods, to say, well, they got 4 years, and they get the next 4 years, and they get the next 4 years. And I want to stiffen laugh, because I say, but wait, all the 4 years come up to the same 21 years, so who are you trying to fool?
Kerr concluded by urging constituents to vote TPP on January 12, framing the election as a choice between tangible delivery and historical neglect. For Tobago Updates Television News, I'm Jewel Green George.
You're watching the Tobago Updates Television News. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube at Tobago Updates. More news when we return.
Better watch out, you better not cry, better not hide, I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town, Santa Claus is coming to town, Santa Claus is coming to town. Hey, he's making a list, he's checking it twice, he's gonna find out who's naughty and nice.
This Christmas, Santa isn't the only one checking his list. At Lambo Credit Union, we're helping you give the gift that truly lasts. Introducing our Christmas Share Certificates. A gift of saving, a gift of security, a gift of love. Whether you're starting small or saving big, every share brings you closer to your dreams. Share certificates starts as low as $100 up to $1,000 in share value. A Christmas share certificate isn't just a gift, it's a legacy, a promise, a head start for the ones you love. Give the gift of financial freedom this Christmas. Visit either branch of the Lambo Credit Union or call us at 639-5060 to learn more today. Lambo Credit Union, always here for you.
Ho, 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 ho! Merry Christmas!
What's on your Christmas wish list? And can you do it with $75,000 at 0.75%? Bethel Credit Union is making your Christmas wishes come true with our 75 in 25 Christmas loan sale. Get up to $75,000 in loans at a special 0.75% interest rate as we celebrate 75 years of service, strength, and community. So, whether it's home upgrades, holiday travel, or treating the ones you love, we've got you covered. Bethel Credit Union, we see you and we're here for you.
The following is a paid political advertisement.
We have an car that keeps the sun.
Bacalet, Bagatelle, Mason Hall South. The Blue Wave is coming to you on Tuesday, December 16th, 5:30 p.m. at Wendy's Supermarket Car Park, Bagatelle. Join us for a special evening of prayer and worship, followed by our community meeting at 6 p.m. Come hear your candidate, Natisha Charles Panton, the competent, consistent, and community-driven leader. Joining her, the political leader of the Tobago People's Party and the Honorable Chief Secretary, Farley Chavez Augustine. Come hear the voices shaping Tobago's future. Show up and be counted on Tuesday, December 16th, 5:30 p.m. at Wendy's Supermarket Car Park, Bagatelle. Tobago People's Party, anchored in truth, rising with you.
That was a paid political advertisement.
Deltec Distributors Christmas Specials is here. Choose from our festive meat packages at unbeatable prices, perfect for your holiday feast. Hurry, limited packages. Order now. Package 1, $4.99. 11 pounds of leg of Thai chicken, 5 pounds pork, 5 pounds turkey, 1 picnic ham, 1-liter pear jacks. Package 2, $4.99. 11 pounds leg of Thai chicken, 5 pounds pork, 5 pounds turkey cubes, 1 chicken ham, 1 1-liter pear jacks. Package 3, 600. 11 pounds Legatar chicken, 5 pounds pork, 5 pounds turkey wings, 1 whole turkey, 1 liter pear tracks. Package 4, $535. 11 pounds Legatar chicken, 5 pounds pork, 5 pounds turkey wings, 3 pounds fish ham, 1 liter pear tracks for 359-5040 or 237-0102. Delivery available for just $20. Deltec Distributors, Main Road, Argyle, Tobago.
The following is a paid political advertisement.
Mount St. George, Goodwood. The TPP family will be at James Street Junction, Goodwood on Tuesday, 16th December at 7:30 p.m. Come hear your candidate, Miss Megan Morrison, who leads with passion and stands boldly for the voiceless. She will be joined by the political leader of the Tobago People's Party and the Honorable Chief Secretary, Mr. Fali Chavez Augustine. Show up and be counted on Tuesday, 16th December, 7:30 p.m. at James Street Junction, Goodwood. Tobago People's Party, anchored in truth, rising with you.
Goodwood, we vote in Megan, strong and steady, yeah, she's the slogan.
That was a paid political advertisement.
Welcome back. As election day draws near, political leader Ansel Dennis is already setting the tone by wasting no time declaring his first move. He pledged procurement policies designed to put Tobago businesses first, a decisive opening act in what he described as a bold new vision for the island's future. More in this report from Martina Renales Salazar.
Political leader Ansel Dennis pledged that if elected on January 12, 2026, THA's first act will be to introduce procurement policies favoring Tobago-based companies. He said the measure, part of a bold new vision to be unveiled in just a few days, would ensure that every public contract capable of being executed locally would be awarded to Tobago firms.
That when you elect the next PNM-THA on January the 12th, 2026, the first decision we will take, and you will see it as part of our bold new vision that will be unveiled to you, the people of Tobago, in 8 days' time. The first decision we will take is to bring about procurement policies that will ensure that every single public THA contract that can be done by a Tobago company will be done by a Tobago-based company.
From a Scarborough waterfront to fishing ports across the island, the PNM pledged bold infrastructure upgrades to modernize Tobago.
A waterfront project in Scarborough, a new cruise ship terminal and village in Scarborough. Of course, we will complete the Bacalet Indoor Sporting Complex. We will complete the Goodwood Pavilion. We will complete the Charlottesville Community Center and Sporting Pavilion. We will set about to construct 3 fishing ports on the island of Tobago, in Scarborough, in Palatovere, and in Plymouth to help us to commercialize our fishing sector.
Covering projects from the proposed Home of Sport in Canaan to the renewal of the Milford Road Esplanade, Dennis said these projects represent only a portion of the infrastructure vision they have for Tobago. The pledges, they added, are meant to signal a broader commitment to development and modernization across the island. Martina Renales Salazar reporting for Tobago Updates Television News.
Tobago People's Party Tobago House of Assembly election candidate for Scarborough Mount Grace, Assemblyman Trevor James, delivered a fiery address to constituents last Wednesday, December 10th, signaling a pivotal shift from what he termed small things to long-term, large-scale development. Reporter Jubal Green George has more.
The incumbent candidate outlined a philosophy centered on comprehensive, sustained growth in 4 key areas: social, economic, environmental, and political.
Ensuring that we decided
on a series of actions and projects that foster long-term social growth, long-term economic growth, long-term environmental growth, and long-term political growth. Those are the 4 principles of development. And you cannot, I want to say this slowly for Tobagonians to understand, you cannot develop a Tobago if we focus on small things.
James sharply criticized past administrations for focusing on minor maintenance issues like fixing potholes, a task he noted his own division has been engaged in since January 2022. He argued that this focus has hindered the island's potential.
What we have seen in Tobago is akin to the man who is, I think I gave an example, and maybe I'll repeat it. Is akin to the man who plans to buy a car, who has the dream of buying a car, and starts by buying the deck and the rim and so on and placing it down. And selling Tobago that down the road sometime, you're going to get that car. Development does not work like that. Doesn't. And we are about true development.
The TPP candidate also targeted what he described as willful short-sightedness by external forces and previous THA leaders, citing issues with the Water and Sewage Authority infrastructure and historical land use planning that has limited growth. James pointed to the Mongra playing field upgrade, the Grugu Patch Bridge, and improvements to drainage systems. Looking ahead, he promised an overhaul of Scarborough's infrastructure, including a new overpass road project over Sangsters Hill to address future traffic congestion.
So in the next 4 years, as we look to the future, in the next 4 years, what can you expect from the TPP? If you're in Scarborough, Mount Grace, you can expect unmatched employment.
Assemblyman James closed his address by appealing to all Tobagonians, both home and abroad, to vote for the TPP, asserting that the party is the only indigenous political entity capable of achieving the long-sought-after Tobago Nation project and delivering full autonomy. Jewel Green George, Tobago Updates, Television News.
As the Tobago House of Assembly election draws closer, Opposition leader Penelope Beckles is urging Tobagonians to look past short-term promises. From warnings about election gifts to questions over the radar issue, she says trust and accountability must guide the island's future. More in this report from Martina Renales Salazar.
Opposition leader Penelope Beckles urged Tobagonians to be cautious of election time gifts, warning that such gestures are not always genuine. She stressed that true development requires consistency, not short-term promises.
Many people believed that when people come bearing gifts, that they are genuine. People of Tobago, I am warning you, be careful. Do not come and offer me gifts just for elections. If you want to see Tobago advance and develop, it must be consistent. Do not let them take you for fools. I am warning you.
Opposition leader Penelope Beckles urged Tobagonians to be cautious of election time gifts, warning that such gestures are not always genuine. She stressed that true development requires consistency, not short-term promises.
Because you cannot separate what happens in the THA and what happens in central government. Now, the Chief Secretary said he knew nothing about it. I am not going to comment on whether or not he knew or he didn't. But I will say this. As you decide who you support on the 12th, that radar issue is a very important one in you making up your mind. And let me tell you why. Let us listen to the narrative. First, okay, so the Prime Minister said she never told the Chief Secretary.
From concerns about handouts to questions over the radar controversy, Beckles framed the election as a test of trust, urging Tobagonians to choose leaders committed to transparency and long-term progress. Martina Renales-Salazar reporting for Tobago Updates Television News.
Incumbent candidate for Bethesda Electoral Zarisha Hackett has launched a scathing attack on what she terms predatory contractors, funding the opposition while simultaneously unveiling a multi-million-dollar land acquisition for Golden Lane. Here's more from reporter Jewel Green-George.
In a fiery address at Golden Lane on Saturday night, TPP incumbent Zarisha Hackett traded her education secretary hat for that of a fierce district defender. Hackett leveled serious allegations against a construction firm she claims received a mobilization fee for a retaining wall at Old Ground Trace that never materialized. She alleges this same contractor is now financing her PNM opponent.
These young men pocket the people money and not build no wall. Nasby contractors Golden Lane people want the wall. But let me tell all why I'm talking about Nasby contractors. The map busting tonight. The current opponent of one Miss Zarisha Amina Hackett, the People's National Movement's current candidate, is being campaign managed and financed by Nasby contractors.
Hackett contrasted this alleged corruption with her division's commitment to legitimate local content. She presented data indicated that under her tenure as Secretary of Education, Research and Technology, the THA has aggressively prioritized indigenous Tobago businesses over Trinidad-based firms.
Over the last 4 years, in my division, 115 contractors engaged, 113 Tobago contractors, and I'm talking about small, nice, beautiful, now coming out and trying to do the thing contractors, building their capacity. And 2, the Trinidad contractors. Facts tonight. Mathematically, that is 98.2% of Tobago contractors.
Beyond the political sparring, Hackett dropped a major development bombshell for the Golden Lane community. After decades of promises regarding a recreation ground, Hackett produced a deed confirming the Tobago House of Assembly has officially purchased the massive Culloden estate.
That Culloden estate was purchased for $19 million. And I'm trying to look for it to get the acreage. And correct me if I'm wrong, but 146 acres, 130 purchase of land.
Hackett stated this acquisition will finally facilitate the construction of the long-awaited sporting facility. With the January 12th election looming, the TPP is betting that tangible assets like land deeds will outweigh opposition rhetoric. For Tobago Updates Television News, I'm Jewel Green-George.
More news and the weather reports when we return.
The following is a paid political advertisement.
We have an anchor that keeps the sun.
Bacalet, Bagatelle, Mason Hall South. The Blue Wave is coming to you on Tuesday, December 16th, 5:30 p.m. at Windy's Supermarket Car Park, Bagatelle. Join us for a special evening of prayer and worship, followed by our community meeting at 6 p.m. Come hear your candidate, Natisha Charles Panton, the competent, consistent, and community-driven leader. Joining her, the political leader of the Tobago People's Party and the Honorable Chief Secretary, Farley Chavez Augustine. Come hear the voices shaping Tobago's future. Show up and be counted on Tuesday, December 16th, 5:30 p.m. at Windy's Supermarket Car Park, Bagatelle. Tobago People's Party, anchored in truth, rising with you.
That was a paid political advertisement.
This Christmas, Santa isn't the only one checking his list. At Lambo Credit Union, we're helping you give the gift that truly lasts. Introducing our Christmas Share Certificates. A gift of saving, a gift of security, a gift of love. Whether you're starting small or saving big, every share brings you closer to your dreams. Share certificates starts as low as $100 up to $1,000 in share value. A Christmas share certificate isn't just a gift, it's a legacy, a promise, a head start for the ones you love. Give the gift of financial freedom this Christmas. Visit either branch of the Lambo Credit Union or call us at 639-5060 to learn more today. Lambo Credit Union, always here for you.
Ho, 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 ho. Merry Christmas.
What's on your Christmas wish list? And can you do it with $75,000 at 0.75%? Bethel Credit Union is making your Christmas wishes come true with our 75 in 25 Christmas loan sale. Get up to $75,000 in loans at a special 0.75% interest rate as we celebrate 75 years of service, strength, and community. So, whether it's home upgrades, holiday travel, or treating the ones you love, we've got you covered. Bethel Credit Union, we see you and we're here for you. Find
Better watch out, you better not cry, better not hide, I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town, Santa Claus is coming to town, Santa Claus is coming to town. Hey, he's making a list, he's checking it twice, he's gonna find out who's naughty or nice.
The following is a paid political advertisement.
Mount St. George, Goodwood. The TPP family will be at James Street Junction, Goodwood on Tuesday, 16th December at 7:30 p.m. Come hear your candidate, Miss Megan Morrison, who leads with passion and stands boldly for the voiceless. She will be joined by the political leader of the Tobago People's Party and the Honorable Chief Secretary, Mr. Farley Chavez Augustine. Show up and be counted on Tuesday, 16th December, 7:30 p.m. at James Street Junction, Goodwood. Tobago People's Party, anchored in truth, rising with you.
Goodwood, we vote in Megan, strong and steady, yeah, she's the slogan.
That was a paid political advertisement.
Who said the elderly can't have fun too? We're talking good food, proper music, lots of games, and a day at the beach they will never forget. From the time we left the compound at Heavenly Care Home for the Elderly, the vibe was already established. Wheels up and seatbelts on. Watch now, when we touched down in Pigeon Point, everybody was ready for excitement. But before anything could take place, we had to secure bellies. You ever play bingo by the beachside? Well, that was the first activity on the roster, and boy did these seniors have fun. However, others wanted something more physical, so we brought out the ring toss, and not even arthritis could have stopped them. Well, I was blown away at how straight these people were. Are you sure this is a home for the elderly? Nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday, but nothing beats the song of Good Steel Pan by the shores while we take a dip in Tobago's finest water. Wait, more food again? This is my type of event. The energy was amazing and nothing short of a blessing. Pick up Heavenly Care Home for the Elderly, because joy doesn't retire, laughter doesn't age, and memories like these last forever.
To a stranger.
Welcome back. Prime Minister Kamala Persad-Bissessel last Friday handed over 12 refurbished vehicles to the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service, strengthening its operational capacity. In a statement posted on X, she noted that this delivery forms part of her government's pledge to provide 50 refurbished vehicles to the TTPS by year's end. With 14 vehicles already delivered and 12 more added on Friday, the pledge is steadily being fulfilled. The Prime Minister emphasized that these vehicles will enhance the fight against crime by improving police mobility, expanding coverage, and ensuring faster response to emergencies. Persad-Bissessel described the initiative as a tangible demonstration of a government's commitment to equip the TTPS with practical tools that make a lasting impact in the fight against crime. Friday's handover, she said, represents another promise made and a promise delivered to the people of Trinidad and Tobago. According to Sergeant Carver, the timeline for refurbishing Tobago's vehicles remains unclear. Every day we bring you closer to the issues that matter most. In light of Tobago's evolving political landscape and the challenges of effective governance, some have suggested that a coalition model could foster greater collaboration and stability. For our social media poll today, we asked, do you support a multi-party coalition government where 2 or more political parties share executive power governing the Tobago House of Assembly? 16% voted yes, 83% voted no, and 1% voted unsure or no opinion. Remember, your voice counts too. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram and join the conversation by voting on our daily polls. Now for a look at the weather update from the Trinidad and Tobago Met Office. Tonight, fair and cool conditions are expected across, though a brief shower may occur at times. Skies will be mostly settled overall, with breezy spells continuing and only limited interruptions from light rainfall. Minimum temperatures tonight are forecast to fall to around 23 degrees Celsius at Piaco and 24 degrees Celsius at Crown Point. Tomorrow, conditions will be sunny, slightly hazy and breezy with a medium chance of isolated light to moderate showers developing during the day. Despite these showers, much of the day is expected to remain generally settled. By nightfall, most conditions will turn fair and cool, although a few showers may develop after midnight. Maximum temperatures are expected to reach around 31 degrees Celsius at Piaco and 30 degrees Celsius at Crown Point, with daytime warmth enhanced by breezy and slightly hazy conditions. Marine conditions will remain moderate around Trinidad and Tobago. Waves are expected to range between 2 and 2.5 meters in open waters, occasionally rising to near 3 meters, while sheltered areas will experience seas of 1 to 1.5 meters, becoming choppy at times. Small craft operators, sea bathers, and all marine interests are advised to continue exercising caution as seas may become agitated. Sunrise tomorrow will be at 6:16, with sunset at 5:47. And that brings us to the end of our newscast. Here's a recap of the headlines before we go. Anglican Diocese champions men's mental wellness. Tobago bands shine as top 30 advance to Panorama semi-finals. And homegrown talent steps into the boxing ring. I'm Natalie Nances Montrishard. Thank you so much for joining us and have a great night.